Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Barlynaland. This is episode 14. So what I want to do to start off today's episode is come over here and change this spawner a little bit, allow zombies to spawn, and then kind of set up a little killing chamber. That way I can collect some experience and don't have to go all the way to the end every time. And maybe we can kind of repair my pickaxes down here, because it's quite a journey to go to the end and go to the render, and do that every time. And this won't be as fast for sure, but I can kind of come over here and do it when I'm bored and then continue on my mining. So I'm going to see how that works, and I'll be back when I have something to show. Well, it appears to be working. I have only built this little area, and this is what we got in that little time. Down here we got this little area where I can come. Next I'm going to put in some water streams. Alright, that's much better. It's not as loud. Hello. Oh, I need to remember about those guys too. But yeah, that's what we got so far. I'm going to finish blocking everything off, and then after that's done, I will go ahead and put in the water streams and also block out the little guys. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, here is our little spawner. Let's get rid of this. So let's go upstairs and take a look inside. Nothing too spectacular, just a couple redstone lamps. It's on a little switch down below. Let's go ahead and fill this in. But we got the water going down there, and then they get to that bottom stream and float out to the elevator. And let's also put that there. This will turn it on, but I'll wait a second. They come out here. This is the elevator here. The little guys have problems getting from this water stream to that one. I think they can do it, but it's pretty hard for them. So I also made this come out and just sends them to lava. I don't need to keep them around. We'll go ahead and turn this on. You can hear them splashing back there. The big guys will go up and over and fall down into this little hole. And then I come in here and just hit them and then collect all the experience there. So I could sit there for a little bit, and I think 25 is the max that can go in there, then they start hurting each other. So I may expand this little area so we can get more guys shoved in there. But I'll see how this goes for a little bit, and then maybe we can catch a little baby zombie coming out through the system too. So I think what I'm going to do is do a quick little... maybe I won't. I was going to do a time lapse, but I'll just sit here and wait and then bring you guys back when I see a baby come through. So I'll be back when that happens. Alright, it looks like we got a baby down there just sitting there. He's supposed to swim up. The last couple guys I've seen have done that. But maybe this guy's just going to drown to death, which is okay with me. We don't want him anyways. But it'd be a little more fun to watch him go through the lava. And there he goes. Maybe. Yep, there he goes. And coming to the lava. And then he dies. There he goes. Works like a charm. I glassed myself in here because this area is not safe yet. So let's see. We got 13 entities in here. Let's go ahead and turn this down a bit. So now I see 18, 17. So we'll just wait for a few more. He fell from up there. Alright. So I think one of the next two, maybe this guy. Still 17. Oh well. We will kill them all. And collect all the experience. Don't really need any of the zombie flesh or the armor. I think I could always break this and pick it up if I wanted, but it's not a big deal. So it works pretty well. My pick here was just about empty of durability, and now it's 3/4 full. And I haven't even been doing this too long, so that was just while I was building it. So it does the job. I could just kind of sit here or over there AFK for a bit. Once I expand this out, then we can collect more zombies than just 25. So I think I'm going to expand that out just to make sure we don't ever reach the limit. And then I'll show you guys when that's done. Here is our untested little holding chamber. So let's go ahead and turn the zombie thing on. We can get rid of that. So I added this lamp just so I can see when it's on or off. But let's get rid of these while we wait. And let's get this, fill this back in. I know eventually we will get rid of it. Is that not? Oh, okay. I saw these guys here. I was like, wait a second. They are not falling through into the right area. So they are here. And let's see if we can get them to hit us. Doesn't look like they can. So that's good. We can go ahead and kill this guy. Not sure where he came from. So yeah, I will let this run for a little bit. I'm not going to kill anyone yet. We'll just see how many guys we can get in this little area. So I'll be back when it is busting at the seams. Alright, we're on top of the zombie spawner, and it looks like we found that other slime chunk that I've been looking for a while, and really hasn't been cooperating. So I added a little window here so we can see the guys falling down, and this is what we got so far. I think we could fill it up a little bit more, so I'm going to leave it, but it's showing 70 or so entities in there. So we're doing pretty good. I'm going to wait a little bit longer until they all really start getting hurt and we can't fit any more in there. But in the meantime, I'm going to tear down these walls, so then I will just keep the one in the slime chunk open. Or, not open. That one will stay closed. Everything else will be open. So I'll be back with the zombie farm in a minute. Alright, well, I went away for a few minutes, and I'm back, and sounds like the sound is broken just because there's so many zombies and they're dying off. So it looks like about 175 or so. I don't know if that's total or not, but let's go ahead and kill them all. So we don't need them here anymore. And it just sounds like something is broken. It's a little better. Sounds more like Minecraft now. So these guys are almost all dead. We got lots of experience. Just pouring in. And one thing I should do is move the switch to turn everything on into this little room here. Because right now I would like to turn it off. And there we go. Last guy's dead. Got all the experience. Our pickaxe is almost full durability again. So let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. And then we'll go turn this thing off. Make sure no more zombies are coming in. So lights are on. Got a little baby again, and he's dead. Just what we want. And then we'll finish off these guys in here. And you should be the last one. And I would call that a success. So the last thing I want to do is just move the switch, like I said, and then we'll go find something else to work on around the base and see what we can't do. So I'll be back with the next project. Alright, before we get to the next project, I came in here and I made a few changes. I added some hoppers just so I could collect everything. I've really just been collecting the carrots and potatoes. Everything else I'll collect and bring it over to this little thing I made. Just has a fast clock and it just spits everything into there, into the water. Sometimes it makes it down to the bottom there, but it'll eventually despawn or just float back up, or the zombies will pick it up and kind of bring it back in here, which isn't a big deal. And then I put in trapdoors on top of the hoppers just because the experience balls were getting stuck in the hoppers. So that's that, and it's working out great. I repaired all my axes and everything down here instead of going to the end. I do kind of sit there just to let all the zombies collect, and then once it's all full, then I'll start attacking them. So in the long run, time-wise it takes longer, but I can just kind of AFK in that spot and it's not a big deal. So what I want to do now is add like little areas at the bottom here for storage, a villager breeder, and maybe a villager trader, and then I'm sure I'll find something else for the fourth little area. But I need more space for that, and what I want to do is I think I want to make a circle around the bottom here just that kind of connects to this center pillar. So I'm going to get started on that. There you are. I should really get a bow and arrow. I used to have one, but I lost it at some point. So this will kind of be the corner, and then we'll go out 16 from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This will be the corner here, and then this one will come out, should be 17 across, and that'll come out to there. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, but we'll also kind of create the circle here. Whoops. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is right. And then that last one will go here. And this will be that other corner. So that looks right there. And then we'll do the same thing on all four sides. but I won't bore you guys with all of that. I will just go ahead and do it. And I think I'll do a little mini time lapse here just to kind of build everything up and all the way around. So I will catch you on the other side of this little time lapse. Alright, here is the sort of finished product. These walls here are temporary just to keep zombies out while I was doing some changing up here. All this stone is just scaffolding, and I also took out all the pillars that were in the middle just to kind of open this place up a little bit more since we don't really need it. And we got a skeleton down there. So yeah, during the time lapse I had built a little bit of like a slope here, and I went through and changed it and just kind of needed to fix it on the inside also to make it a little bit bigger on the inside. So I brought this out a little bit more, and then this one, and I may bring it out a little more, but for now I think it's good. I'll sit on it for a little bit and see what I think about it and see if it needs to come out a little bit more even still. But this is kind of our new base, a little bit bigger. We'll have room for, we'll probably put a villager breeder over in this area, our storage somewhere else, and it'll just leave us some room to do some stuff. Also, what I want to do is extend out this glass all the way inside, but in order to do that I need to go get a bunch of glass. But I'm going to save that for another time. I'm not going to do it in today's episode. Let's go ahead and get rid of this skeleton. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think in the comments and what I should do inside here. If you think I should do something other than what I already have planned. There should be more room for just what I have planned, but I'm open for suggestions. We will need to block off these doorways. I'm thinking maybe do some glass, maybe a redstone door, even though there's not too much room for it. I guess I could put the redstone up top and kind of cover it with more brick. But not really sure what I want to do yet. It'll be a temporary door until I figure it out. I may even extend it out further in the future, but I think that may look kind of weird, so it's all up in the air right now. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for in here. Nothing really to see other than what I already showed you. I will need to take down the scaffolding, but I'm going to wait for a little bit. I'll probably, in between episodes, either extend it out or just take the scaffolding down. I know there's some blocks up there that do need to be removed, like right up there. It's just kind of like, it's a flat area. There's definitely some extra blocks up there that don't need to be. And yeah, I just built all these furnaces because I got a bunch of netherrack that needed to be cooked up into brick. This thing's still working pretty good. I haven't had to go to the end in a while, just because I've been over here beating up these zombies, just sitting AFK for like when I go to lunch or whatever, and let them build up and then come back and kill them all, and it does a pretty good job. So yeah, I think that is gonna do it for today's episode. And if you like the episodes and don't want to miss any, be sure to subscribe. And if you like today's episode, please hit the like button, just so I know that you guys kind of like this episode. I can come back later and just be like, oh, this is what people like, so I should keep doing this type of thing. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment. I read them all and try to respond to all of them. I don't get too many, so it's not too hard. And yeah, we'll be back next time. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys then.